difficult.
And Brooke, take me through the goal. Where were you able to kind of find some space in there to get yourself on the end of that long free kick?
It came down to a matter of just buzzing and staying active out there, and then Shu had a perfect ball in, and it just was a matter of putting my foot out, finishing it in the other corner.
And for both you players, how important was it to come out and put the pressure on, not allow them to get too comfortable on their touches, particularly early? It seemed like you guys did a really good job of that in the first half of not letting them get settled and keeping the ball mostly in their end in the first half.
I mean, I think a lot of times we overlook Colorado Christian, but this year they've actually had some results, so we knew that we had to be on them and we had to do it quick.
And with that said, how much of a lesson on that did you take from that Western State game where you guys had, dominated a lot of the statistical stuff, but they hung around long enough and were finally able to poke a couple in on you?
Oh, that was a big lesson. It was a hard one too. It's just a matter of finishing, I think, for us, and just the execution of it all.
And staying focused and just making sure we don't start panicking when we don't score.
And Damien, how about the defensive effort? I mean, you guys have now gotten back to where you were a little bit more at the start of the season, back-to-back shutouts. I mean, what were they able to give you today? You said earlier that, they passed the ball really well and allowed you guys to set up a lot.
Yeah, I think the distances is kind of what we've been focusing on, making sure that our back four have the correct distances. The distance between our back four and our midfield was good today, between our midfield and our forwards, very good as well. So we just stayed connected, and we start defending in the front. I mean, the front is defending well, the midfield's defending well. I think Megan Streetel and Shay did a fantastic job of really defending well in our midfield line and giving us chances to go forward higher up the field.
And Sam, take me through the two. I mean, where were you able to kind of find seams in their defense to make those runs that you did that allowed you to get on the end of those there?
It definitely, I think it all comes from the midfield, being able to find the gap that I'm not running through, because it makes it so much easier for me. And for me, it's just a matter of spinning out. It's just a few steps. It's really easy, and then just placing it. I have the easy job. I feel like the midfielders have it hard.
Is it hard for you guys? Is it quite as hard as she makes it?
It is, but then you see Sam and gap and you're like, yes.
It's just the timing of it all, I guess.
When it's working, it's awesome.
And always as a coach, you're going to find things to improve upon. What were some things maybe you saw today that you'd like to clean up going forward?
I think we could bounce the ball back in the midfield a little bit quicker and get the forwards going a little bit more often than we did. But that being said, I think we did do a very good job of exactly what these two have said, passing in a different lane than the forwards running in. So then the angle for the player running onto the ball is a lot better and a lot more successful. You saw Sammy, excited to run today. And if the ball's not put in a space that she can get to, then she's not very excited to run as fast as she can.
You guys got anything?